Disclaimer. We are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
What's going on, guys? Revision back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the gem squeeze. So let's get right into it.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, for real though. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting the channel, doing everything. You guys been killing it. We're like 2.93K subs. Let's go.
Let's go.
But yeah. Oh,
So-
we got some. Woo! Look at this.
Hey, literally.
Dang,
yes,
my
that's
boy
perfect.
OMI the clown updating
Shout
the
out to the
website.
clown.
Looking super crispy.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about some market prices, and we're going to be talking about like what we think is going to happen, like if it's going to dip more, if it's going to go up, it's going to dip, like when it's going to dip. So yeah, we're just going to have a little speculation in this video.
Yeah. I mean, overall, some gains going on in the market. Nothing seems to be like major overall. I mean, some of the top gainers are maybe the Harley Quinn up like 200. But besides that, I feel like a lot
Harley
of things
Quinn
are on the
up
dip right now.
200.
It's like one of the first ones though. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Terry Dodson or whatever. But yeah. And then in terms of losses, I'm expecting some big L's here. So Spider-Man, the rare down 40. I don't even know how to say that, but Robin, OG Devil Bunny, no. But yeah, also somebody cut the floor on this like 400 or something for no reason. Like somebody listed at 1.3 when the floor is 1.7.
People are
or
scared
whatever.
about this gem squeeze.
Yeah, I'm still confused about that. We'll get into it, but yeah. So we've got some losses here. Nothing
How much
crazy.
is, look at the chart for the gold monkey, because I feel like there's no way it's as bad as the silver.
Probably not. It was at like 5K though, just the other day, I think. I could be wrong, but
What was that? That was over 8,000. Bloody, what the
yeah, that's wild.
jeepers
But yeah,
creepers.
I guess it wasn't a 5K super recently, but I mean, still, it's down like 1,000 roughly within the past week or so.
So do I
yeah.
tell everybody what I picked up yesterday?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
So I picked up the Labicorn Mint 510 in Jinjin. I think that it's Jinjin, right? It's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Gin.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna be quite mad because I got the perfect little breed thing going on, because I got the black backstab and the Labicorn, which is the one that she wanted to breed too.
No.
And I got the matching mints. I got 510 mint on both of them. So
Yeah,
when they breed,
that's-
they're gonna have the double 510. That's gonna be clean.
That's what I'm wondering is how breeding might work with mint numbers and what's going to happen. I guess they could keep both of them and just kind of do it that way, because then you'd have like, combinations of mint numbers would really matter and stuff like that. But definitely something I'm interested in learning more about.
Yeah. And there's no way it's just gonna take one, because
Yeah.
like it's like basically burning one of them. So I feel like they gotta show both the mints.
Yeah.
I hope you
would
can breed like 3 times though, because if like a Labbit comes out with a Santa hat or something, I want the
Yeah.
Santa hat on top of it. That'd be so fire.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we got some minor gains here on some of the comics. Still, maybe it took a dip and it's coming back now, but Fantastic Four #1 up like 20. It's probably one of the most notable here, besides a couple of these others. But
So in the Discord, the VV Discord, they were like, I don't know who it was that was talking on it, but he basically said like, he was kind of hinting at like, don't like sell all your stuff. It's not going to be like the same thing as Disney, which is, I guess a good thing to say either way, because just to not scare like people to sell. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be like Disney either, because there are going to be some people cashing out, but like, it's not like people are just like done with the app and they're like, oh, I'm cashing out everything. Like they're going to cash out what they need to cash out, because they probably have like to pay for things in real life, like that they need money for, that they couldn't like have done before. Now they'll finally be able to do that. But literally, like I've been explaining to my friends, like, you got to get VV and all this stuff. And they're like, oh no, you can't cash out. And it's like, yeah, but they're about to be able to cash out. And they're like, I don't trust it. And it's like, okay, well, when you can cash out, then everybody's already going to be in, and then you're going to lose so much potential. But
yeah, and you can start with $7 too. Like,
yeah, no, that's what I said.
That's the goofiest part. They could literally get lucky too on their first comic drop, like we've seen some people do, and go from 7 to a secret rare immediately, and then you don't even have to worry about any kind of money you've put in and getting it back out, because you're up like 1K or something. So
Yeah.
Definitely, I don't know. I don't understand that aspect because if I was new, I would definitely just try $7 and see what I can do. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, in
So,
terms, sorry, go ahead.
so I was just gonna say, do you think the market's gonna dip more, or do you think it's gonna kind of level off, kind of stay the same?
It's gonna dip more, I think. There will be more resistance, I think, just people buying up. I think the most resistance is going to be season one collectibles. There's a bunch of people out there who have made it clear that they're looking to snatch up as many season one collectibles as they can here. It's
That's
probably going to be the ones we've emphasized a lot. First appearance Harley Quinn, Joker, Batman's. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff, but those definitely seem to stick out in my mind. Um, but yeah, I think there will be, some dips. If they announce Coca-Cola and it's like $100 or something to buy, there's going to be a dip. I think there
yeah.
will be more resistance, but I think some of the most recent collectibles might experience the worst dips. Overall, though, I still don't think it's going to be as bad. And even if it is, we will recover, guys. Like
Yeah.
people are freaking out. We will
People on
recover.
Facebook were saying that there's gonna be like a 70 or 80% dip. I'm like, I don't know about that one. There's no
I
way that, like, there's literally millionaires, probably there's got to be at least a couple billionaires like just waiting to buy some stuff, I bet. Because, like, I mean, most people know that there's gonna be a little dip right now, but I
yeah,
mean,
I
I don't think it's gonna be Disney level, just because, like,
yeah.
that's literally what people are like banking on. Like, they're selling their stuff now for the drops already. So it seems like the dip's gonna be sooner rather than later, since everybody already knows.
Yeah. I think we will see some of those like reaction type dips to a specific drop that has a bunch of hype around it. Like if they do the Coca-Cola one comes to mind, the Grinch, like the first appearance Grinch or whatever, I think would, induce like a little dip. But overall, I really like if you guys are super panicky, I mean, I don't know. Just when you buy something in general in this app, I kind of look at it as like throwing away money just to be safe. Like I know that's not the best way to look at it, but I just like a lot of the things I hold, I'm not really worried about at this point because you got to be in it for the long term. You have to expect to encounter, fluctuations in the market. Things aren't always going to be skyrocketing and stuff. So
Yeah, you can't time the market. Time in the market is better than, I don't even know what that saying is. Time in
time
the
out the
market
market.
is better than timing the market. That's what it is. Something like that. But I mean, I feel like that's definitely true because we have no clue what these whales are planning. So
Yeah. And
definitely
even
keep
then,
that in
like,
mind. Don't sell all your stuff like right now. Don't sell all your stuff thinking that it's going to dip 50, 60, 70% because you don't know what's going to happen. You really don't know.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you got in low on a lot of things, I really like Count Calorie is a good example. I was up to 1.2K at one point. I could have sold, took profits. It's now down to like 300 something, which is a lot closer to where I bought in. But you got to hold through stuff. Like that's literally, it's
Yeah.
just
You
learning to develop some diamond hands pretty much.
you got to think about like what it's going to be like in a year because I
Yeah.
mean,
You
these
have,
collectibles are going to be way higher than they are in, like right now in a year for like, I mean, I'm not going to say for sure, like there's nothing that can't, but like, I mean, it seems pretty likely that especially with the growth, like they just, the Twitter just gained 50, like they just, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. They gained
got 50,000.
50,000 people though, like in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
Their
One
growth is going
third of
crazy.
their total followers has been in the last month. If that shows you anything, if you've seen their growth chart, it's like exponential growth practically. Like each month is literally just like doubling the last almost. I mean, the
And we
fact
don't
that
even
they're
have
on the
Pokemon.
top. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a given. I'm not even expecting Pokemon for like another year or two or
I
more,
know. I'm just
basically. But
saying, like, we there's like so much stuff in exchange. Literally, if exchanges come out too, like soon, then people are gonna buy the crypto, and then they're gonna be like, oh, what can I use this crypto for? Buying some of the collectibles. So
yeah.
there's so much stuff, and Immutable X too, like because they're probably gonna. I don't know if they're gonna release Immutable X the same time as the gem transfer, but I mean, seems like that would be a smart move if they did.
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. I want to save a lot of this stuff for another video in terms of like catalysts we have coming and
Yeah, there's so
why
much.
why you're still early if you're getting into VV. But I can't emphasize enough what Carter said about think of where things will be a year from now. Cause like you still have to realize we're like in the beta stages practically. Like, yeah, we have the collectibles, things are running, the market is running, things work, but we're still pretty much in the beta stages. They haven't started marketing, which means they don't really want to spread stuff. They have a gigantic like marketing team basically just on like ready to go. And they haven't done any of that. They also, I mean, the language, the region exclusive type stuff, they haven't opened it up to other regions yet because they don't want to. Like, there are so many catalysts lined up that if you're like selling everything for this little like Christmas week, yeah, there could be one or two major drops and major licenses. But I just, you have to learn to develop some diamond hands basically.
Yeah, I don't think we can compare it to the Disney thing, because like Disney was something that like anybody, you could explain like to anybody that a Disney NFT like makes sense because it's Disney. Like everybody knows Disney. These, it's like I mean, we don't know what's coming, but like people aren't gonna like drop everything and go get the app because of a concept car from a brand that nobody really knows. Like that's just one of the brands. Obviously there's going to be more brands, but I'm just saying like these brands aren't going to be as big as the first Disney NFTs, and we're not going to have a weekend of, what was it, like 15 drops.
Yeah, it's that entire week. Like, for those of you who don't know, we've never had something like that in the history of Veve, pretty much, at least while I've been on it. I'm sure others would vouch and say the same thing, because we've never had a week of 15 to 20 drops where the market is closed the entire time. And then when it is open, people are panic selling to try to stock up for the next day.
That was
and
crazy.
Then yeah, and on top of that, then we have one of the major licenses that we haven't seen yet, an extremely big license with super valuable collectibles dropping one every single day.
And like one was $333. And I don't think we're going to see anything over $100 for this week or next couple weeks.
You can be prepared, but still, just like I would really, if you have any major valuable collectibles that you really like and you want to hold for the long term, just try to find other ways, because you're going to regret selling out on a lot of stuff. There might be some plays to be made, but overall,
there's definitely plays to be made this next couple weeks. But just literally, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but it takes one whale to love the collectible. Like, if I was a billionaire, I'd buy up all the Slimers because Slimer's sweet. Like, I love Slimer. I don't know why, but like, that's just something I would do, because if I had $1 billion, it doesn't matter if I throw $100,000 into some Slimer NFTs. Literally, like, but I'm just saying that can happen with any collectible. Like, if that's your favorite collectible and you go to sell it, somebody else is probably going to find the same collectible just as cool as you think it is. So just keep that in mind. I think that's it for the video, unless you have anything else.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about getting those diamond hands. I'm still working on it too. It's hard. There are things I sell, but just try to prioritize like what you actually want for the long term, and just, keep the long term in mind. That's what you should be always having in mind with this app, is like, we're still in beta pretty much. Like, just think of it a year or two from now and where we'll be, because I'm telling you, it's going to be upside down from where we are now. Like, if they stay on the trajectory they're already on, which I think they'll go faster, like, I don't know. That's my take. Let us know what you guys think though about that. I'd be interested to hear.
Let us know what you think in the comments down below, for sure. If you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Also, enter the pinned comment, which is the giveaway video. If you haven't entered that, you got to enter that before Christmas. Right here, this video. Let's go. All right. If you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is Veve Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go. OMI homies, let's go. Let's go.